So today I'm doing a quick overview of this AB looper switcher that I built. It's pretty small, as you can see. We've got in and out on the sides, 3-pole double throw switch, and then we've got breakout leads, I guess you call them, with mono jacks, just basically to save the space. It's also got built-in LEDs so you can see which pair you're using, which loop, so green and red. It's not a particularly fantastic job as far as craft, because I'm pretty new at this, but I was going for that see-through box with lots of rainbow spaghetti inside, and taking advantage of the ability to have the LEDs see through the enclosure. It's pretty small compared to here's a standard size pedal. So it's a pretty small footprint on the board. So I'll just show you some of the ways I can use it. Here is first example. We go in the left hand side out to the A pair, and then that'll go to, I'll plug in from basically a pedal wherever. I'll do a nice example so you can see the idea. So plugging into this pedal here, and then the chorus would be in loop A, like that. And then if I switch to loop B, in this case it would just be dead because there's nothing happening. So there's no bypass, you can't go straight in and out. If you wanted to do that, you could put a lead across these two, and that would be your bypass position, and that could be the noisy pedal you want. How I'm using it at the moment is I have two different preamp pedals, one in A, one in B. One's like a Fender style, one's Marshall style, so I can switch between those two flavors. If I wanted to just use it as an A-B switch, then what I would do in that case is send on the A, and send on the B like this, and just not return anything, and these would just do nothing. So it would either go out to A or go out to B. The other thing I can do with it, which was kind of not entirely planned but works out nicely as well, is if I've got a couple of stereo devices. For example, if I've got two outboard synths which have stereo outputs, I can put synth A into the A, synth B into the B, and then taking the send channel as the left channel and the return channel and the out as the right channel, then I can have stereo from synth A, and then these will go to my interface. Or if I switch to this side, it'll be from synth B, and then those two can go to the interface. So I'm switching between stereo pairs. I won't do a looper in stereo, of course, because then I'd need a lot more connections. So really it's working as a mono AB switch, or as AB looper, or as a stereo AB switch. So pretty useful little tool. I'm going to throw up a graphic so you can see the spec that I worked from, or from the plan that I worked from. It was not too difficult for a first build. It's my first go at putting LEDs and things, so that was a whole world of learning about the long leg and the short leg, and positive and negative, and what kind of resistors to use and that kind of thing, and wiring up the power. Like I've done some switching stuff before, just simple jacks wired together, but nothing with a 3-pole switch like this, and nothing with LEDs. So a lot of fun if you're into this kind of thing. It's not a difficult project. Going smaller is harder. You can see that there's very, very small amount of clearance between the two jacks there. I actually had to file away some of these support struts so that I could get the jack flush against the side, because they were so close that when the cables were plugged in, they were actually touching in the middle. So I just needed another extra couple of millimeters clearance there. But anyway, I think I've probably rabbited on enough. That's what it looks like. So I hope you found that useful. So this is the diagram I used from Beavis Audio Research. Sadly their site is no longer online at the moment, or at the time I'm recording this. Hopefully it will be back soon. They've got some great diagrams of different switching solutions and all sorts of bits and pieces there. Well worth a look at if it does come back online. Otherwise, to find this you can search for Beavis Audio Research and then Effect Order Switcher. This actually switches the order of the A loop and the B loop, so it's not exactly what I wanted, and it uses a 4-pole double throw switch, which I found difficult to source here. So I altered the diagram, or altered the design to do what I wanted. So in my version I'm using a 3-pole double throw switch, and it's only sending to A or only sending to B, and then switching the return channel to A or B depending on what we do. So on the first pole, if that's on, it sends to A. If it's on the second throw, it sends to B. On the second pole, the return channel is either switched to A or B accordingly. So whatever is not switched on is completely wired out of the loop by the switch. And then there's the switching of the LED on the third pole. Hopefully that makes sense, and I hope you found that helpful. Good luck.
If you found this video helpful, click the thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click subscribe. Thanks for watching.